Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Atletico Madrid versus Barcelona.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Steven Gerrard. Messi. Chance to finish. Stoichkov. Vinicius Junior. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Zé Roberto. Best. Carragher. Lionel Messi. Erling Haaland. Stoichkov. This attack looks... Can he put them in front? What a fine effort from a seemingly impossible angle.
Well, for a moment there, I thought he'd squeezed it in.
Jamie Carragher. On to Chiellini. Stoichkov on the ball. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Stoichkov. Now with Cole. Gerrard. Erling Haaland. That's very well cut out by Steven Gerrard. Gullit. Haaland. Stoichkov. Oh, excellent diving stop. And Gerrard succeeding in getting it away. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match.
The Lucky Raffle, and also don't forget the Lucky Programme draw number on the back page of your programmes.
So into the second half with these two sides locked together. Best, and in with a real chance. Erling Haaland. Superb challenge from Nesta. Encouraging this from Atletico. In with a chance. Well, a wasted opportunity. It would have been a decent chance, but offside the decision. George Best. Given away by Atletico. 30 minutes left for play. Haaland. Gullit. And possession lost by Barcelona.
A reminder that foul and abusive language will not be tolerated in the stadium. Thank you.
Stoichkov on the ball. And he's broken free. Not a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Carragher. And Barca unable to keep the ball. Mo Salah. Oh, this could be menacing. It is an Atletico substitution. And that is a free kick artist at work. A goal it was!
Number 12.
So they restart the game, and time is running out. Just 10 minutes to go. Messi. Holland. Further. Vinicius Junior. And on to Further. Well, the net was gaping at him, albeit he was a long way out. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Further. Best. Vinicius Junior. And the final whistle is sounded, and music to the ears of fans of the Colchoneros worldwide. I wonder what your thoughts were as regards their performance.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team, and they deserved their victory.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Stam. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Di Natale. Now with Pedri. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Nersch. Rudhurit. Bobby Charlton. Nicely timed tackle. Stoichkov. Donnarumma. And unable to keep possession. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. But they took care of the situation defensively. Well, giving the ball away. Stoichkov. Holland. And it's with Risto Stoichkov. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw.
The owner of the silver hatchback with the license plate GR55JKK. Please contact the nearest
Lionel Messi.
guard. Thank you.
Holland. And they need to get tighter here. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Di Natale. Well, Barca have the ball once more. Pedri. Now with Di Natale. Possession one. Bobby Charlton. 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here.
1 minute of added time.
The first half here comes to an end. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Pedri. Well, it could be on for him here. Surely. And a goal! One. They've been pushing for the openers, and now they have it.
13.
In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion, and looking very comfortable here. Jamie Carragher. On to Messi. Ruud. Holland. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Oh, they have it again. Donnarumma. Pedri. Just 15 minutes remaining. In with a chance. That is tackling of the highest order. Dirk Kuyt. Now with Pedri. Bobby Charlton. Well, good idea. It has to be. There's the goal. Surely now, that is that.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Ruud. Kuyt. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Stuart, interesting. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Barcelona facing Real Madrid.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Given away by Real Madrid. Now, what can Lionel Messi do from here? That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Corner for Barcelona. And a simple task for the goalkeeper. Rivaldo with the key interception. Rivaldo. Attacking possibilities for Real. Fancies it. And the keeper diving to thwart him. On the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. Good pressure to win it back. Messi. Rivaldo. So this could level it. Oh, that's super defending. It was a fine challenge, but a corner given. Stoichkov. On to Messi. And credit due, a good intervention. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Salah. Rivaldo. Iniesta. So the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Iniesta. Nicely timed tackle. And so it is, the first half story has been written.
With the cross-section, please note, Mr. Moon has left the building.
So back in business, the ball moving again, and Real with a bit of work ahead of them. Lionel Messi. On to Haaland. Stoichkov. Oh, wasteful from Barcelona. Messi. Haaland. Stoichkov. James Tavernier. Salah. Amiri. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Rudhurit. On to Messi. Rivaldo. And here's Rivaldo. Chiellini. Cole. And the ball with Gerrard. 20 minutes to go. Gerrard. On to Haaland. Oh, might be. Messi. Can he put it in? Oh, that's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening. Rivaldo. Here's Valverde. And here's Rivaldo. The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. Erling Haaland.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
Real Madrid attacking, and they might be through here. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
It was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Barcelona taking on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Owen. And it's opening up. Holland. Lionel Messi. Messi. Promising avenue of attack favoured by Messi. Can they forge ahead? What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. Pedri. And it's going to be a free kick. And that will be a caution.
And a necessary one as well for that kind of challenge.
Plenty of support here. Can they jump in front? Tremendously strong in the tackle. Rudhulit. Erling Haaland. And the keeper with the ball. Iniesta. And losing out, Iniesta. Stoichkov. Cole Palmer. What can Real do from this position? And that's a routine save. Jamie Carragher. And he read it well.
The sports official has indicated there will be a minimum of...
Super challenge. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match.
Coming up half-time, don't forget, we'll be having the Lucky Raffle, and also don't forget the Lucky Programme draw.
So the game is restarted, and you almost get the feeling it's a case of who's going to blink first. Cole Palmer. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Stoichkov. And the ball with Gerrard. Pedri. And he stopped them in their tracks. And playing it to the goalkeeper. Jamie Carragher. Real did well to regain control of the ball. And Barcelona have possession again. Uehi. Vincent Kompany. Cucurella. Cole Palmer. Owen with it. Roberto Baggio. Real find themselves in a position. Might be a chance here. And there it is. The deadlock has been broken. We wondered if a goal would arrive. Well, now it has. And will there be a response now? And Barca get the ball moving once more. How will they react? Gerrard. Stoichkov. Now with Iniesta. Showing good patience. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Pedri. Might really be able to trouble them here.
Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise. Can the players respond and find this equaliser?
There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. Stoichkov. On to Iniesta. Given the circumstances, Barcelona have got to go for it. And the referee brings this match to an end. Not to be for Barcelona. They've lost this game. What did you make of it?
It was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Barcelona versus Manchester United.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Park. Ludovic Giuli. Smart tackling by Gerrard. And Messi in full control of the ball here. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
FC Barcelona.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
So on they go again, and that really should shake up United. Can they find a response now? Messi. Excellent run in possession. Iniesta. And it's in! A goal for Barcelona! They are the team in charge!
Barcelona, number 8.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Park Ji-sung. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. And Messi! And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Barcelona, number 10, Lionel Messi.
So on with the game here. Barcelona on top, and it's turning into something of a trouncing. Koundé will take it away. He won the ball. Messi. Bullet. Messi. Iniesta. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Haaland. And he keeps going. Shaping to shoot. And so it is, the first half story has been written. The second half underway, And United left with a real mountain to climb. Park. Park! Gerrard. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Veron. Iniesta. Stoichkov. Good technique displayed. Opportunity it is. And the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a top-class save.
Risto Stoichkov. Corner conceded. It came off the defender. Kunde. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Julie. Gerrard. Stoichkov. Andres Iniesta. And very deftly cut out. Just 15 minutes remaining. And it's with Petr Cech. Chiellini. Gerrard. Iniesta. Haaland. Oh, what a glorious chance! No conviction in the end. It's a Barcelona corner. Clearance needed to be better. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Gerrard. Andres Iniesta. And the defensive intervention there. Stoichkov.
The sports official has indicated there will be a minimum of 4 minutes of added time.
Taken away by Gerrard. It's going to be United's free kick. And that is that. The final whistle has sounded, and it's a victory for Barcelona. What did you make of their performance?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Ajax facing Barcelona.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Haaland. Bullet has it. Lionel Messi. Stoichkov. Couldn't grab hold of it. Textbook defending inside the box. Raul. Stoichkov on the ball. Given away by Barcelona. Outdoing his opponent. Steven Gerrard. Iniesta. Haaland. And it's with Hristo Stoichkov. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Andres Iniesta. Gullit. On to
A
Messi.
reminder, tickets for
An
the next
encouraging
game
move
are
from
available
Barca.
for sale after today's game.
Vinicius Junior. Good tackle. Lamine Yamal. Socrates. Haaland. The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. Stoichkov. Iniesta. Just the challenge that was required. Vinicius Junior. Raul. Is with Vinicius Junior. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Free kick, it had to be. Well, nicely struck, but massive credit to the goalkeeper. There will be 3 minutes added on at the end.
Of 3 minutes of added time.
Stoichkov. Erling Haaland. Good defending from Lucio. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Now, please remind you that racism will not be tolerated in any form, and offenders will be removed from the stadium and may face prosecution.
So they get the second half going here. And that's going to be an Ajax throw-in. Ronald Koeman. Now with Yamal. And a fine tackle. Socrates. Messi. Socrates. Yamal. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Vinicius! Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Cole. Iniesta. Stoichkov. Now, is this the moment? And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Andres Iniesta. Barcelona on the attack in the closing moments. Still level here. Intelligent defending. Plenty of support here. Ronald Koeman. Zinedine Zidane. On to Yamal. Moving forward effectively. Well, unfortunately, not very convincing at all with that effort.
Well, he made a mess of that. Just didn't make a good connection, did he?
And that will be all for this game anyway. No goals to report.